Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you just some recipes that I thought of or copied or created while I was on the Daniel's fast. So if you were interested in just some meals that are Daniel's fast friendly, then continue to watch this video. So guys, I did want to start the video off by saying that the Daniel's fast for me was not to lose weight. It was a spiritual journey, a spiritual time for me to just focus and devote to God. And I also didn't have any TV, any social media, any secular music. And so it was really a lot of time for me and God. And I ended up doing some research prior to the Daniel's fast because I had never done it before. I fasted before, but I'd never done the Daniel's fast. And so I didn't really know necessarily what was allowed or what wasn't allowed. And coming across a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot of people made it seem like you can focus a lot of time on cooking or eating. And I just wanted to just clarify that if anyone else was thinking like me, that you can eat on the Daniel's fast. Like, you can cook, you can prep your food. Do you want to be spending 4 hours in the kitchen every day? No. I mean, well, you could be studying the word or in relationship with God and conversating and praying and reading. No, you don't want to do that, but you can enjoy food, you can eat good. I did end up losing weight. It wasn't something that I had in mind. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this fast, lose weight. If that's what you want to do, good for you. But for me, it was more of a spiritual journey to show myself discipline and that I could do it through Christ because it was not easy. Okay. It was an easier transition for me, I want to say, just because I am a vegetarian. So I do want to start off by saying that it wasn't like, oh, I'm missing meat or, you know, I just mostly was like, am I going to survive without chips? Because I love chips. But I did. So yeah, I just want to share with you guys just some different ideas and recipes that I ended up making. So I did not share at all how I cooked and prepped these meals. To me, they're kind of like self-explanatory, most of them, because they're just like raw vegetables, raw fruits, or I put them in the air fryer, put them on the stove for a little bit and let them cook up. So I'll try to be as detailed as I can. But this video is not for that. It's just to show you some different options that you can incorporate into your Daniel's fast. Like, I've never seen anybody in all the videos that I watch make an acai bowl. That was fun. I love acai bowls. You can make them Daniel's fast freely because you can't have oats, so you can have granola if you make it yourself. I did personally allow myself to have honey / agave, not every day, but I did allow it just because, you know, I like to drink tea sometimes, and I want a little bit of honey or agave in my tea. And so I also incorporated that in some of the recipes. I made a curry. I made some fruit trays, a lot of fruit trays. I made just some like roasted potatoes in the air fryer. I made some cauliflower taco burritos. So I just put some taco mix with some rice cauliflower and ended up sauteing that together with some onion, putting it in a burrito with some rice, whether I put some cilantro with the rice and some salsa. And like, you could literally adjust and customize these recipes to however way that you like it. It is not specifically one or the other. It is not my way or the highway. You can adjust. This is just to give you some inspiration, some motivation, try out the recipes, and yeah, let's just get straight into the video. I hope that you guys enjoy. Make sure that you guys like the video, thumbs it up, and share it and subscribe if you want. You know, do all those things if you want to. But happy fasting. Okay guys, for a snack, I have 2 small Honeycrisp apples, a handful of blueberries, 1 strawberry, a handful of dried cranberries, and some almond butter. I'm gonna enjoy this as one of my Daniel fast meals / snacks. I just had lunch maybe 2 hours ago. So, yep. Okay guys, so here I have some oatmeal just cooked with water. I did add some dried cranberries and some fresh blueberries to it. On top you see some hemp seeds and some chia seeds, and I drizzled some honey on top. Here I have like a burrito wrap deal. I sauteed up some peppers, some zucchini, some onions, some broccoli. I have some rice under there with some cilantro and some black beans. And then I also made some sweet potato fries in the air fryer. So literally all of this went in the air fryer and it all came out except for the rice. Cooked the rice separately, and there you go. Here is another oatmeal that I made. It is just the leftovers from yesterday since I didn't finish all of that. And so I just warmed it up, added some more chia seeds. Here I have another wrap. I have the leftovers from the previous day. I just added some chips and salsa. Here I'm going to be making a smoothie. I have some water in there. I have some mango chunks that I got from Trader Joe's. I'm also going to add some frozen strawberries and some frozen blueberries to the smoothie. Mix it all up, and there you have it. As you can see, I added up all of those ingredients into the bowl. I did add some chia seeds and some hemp seeds to the actual mix. And there you have it, a delicious, thick, luscious smoothie. So this day I decided to just switch it up a little bit, take it to the island, girl. I have some brown rice with some plantains and some cabbage. Here I have another breakfast. I have just like some fresh strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and apples, and a cup of tea. I did put a little bit of agave in this tea. Here I decided to have just some whole wheat whole nut bread. It had some like seeds on the outside of it, and I added some almond butter. It does not have any sugar in it at all, which is what I prefer. And here I have made a bunch of different meals. So I have just some stir fry right there with some peppers, some zucchini, some broccoli, some rice. I made some tomato sauce to have with some whole wheat pasta one day, and just a small serving. I got a bunch of my favorite fruits and put those in a bowl just so that I can have it ready for work. I also have some zucchini noodles that I used some of the previous tomato sauce that you saw earlier with some mashed sweet potatoes. And then I also have another slice of bread that I didn't finish, so that's for another breakfast. And then here is some of that tomato sauce used with the zucchini noodles with some pesto, like chimichurri sauce that I made. And then you can also make some beans with some chili beans, some kidney beans, black beans, whatever beans that you like. You can use garbanzo beans. Then I have some leftover sauce. And then here is just me using that like stir fry and put it in a burrito with some chips and salsa. Here I just wanted to make some air fryer potatoes and green beans. They turned out really good. Put whatever seasonings that you want on it. And yeah, it's going to be simple, easy. Here was one of the more complicated recipes that I did. I'll make sure that I put the recipe down below in the description box. But it's just some curry with a whole bunch of vegetables and brown rice. Here, I absolutely loved this meal. This was a chia seed pudding with some almond milk, sorry. And I also just added some vanilla and some cinnamon to it with some agave for sweetener. Then I just put some coconut, blueberries, and strawberries on top. Here is that taco cauliflower burrito rice thing that I was talking to you guys about in my intro. I just have some cilantro brown rice with some lime juice in it, and I also put some corn in there wrapped it up in the burrito, whole wheat burrito, guys, remember that, and with some onions, some tomato, and I added some salsa as well to just give it a little bit more oomph. But the cauliflower rice, the brown stuff, that's just the taco seasoning. That's the color that it turned out to be. It looks like taco meat, looks like brown, ground beef. So yeah, I just wrapped that up and ate that for a couple of meals with some like chips and salsa. Here is a little nut mix that I made for when I was like on the go or at work, so that I had when I was getting hungry and didn't have time to like eat a meal. So I just have a lot of different nuts in here with some coconut shreds. Here are the chips that I've been snacking on. I've never had tried these before, but they are actually pretty good. They're whole grain and they they taste good. They're nice and crunchy. Here's the almond butter that I was talking about, and I have an apple with that to just have as a snack to put a little bit more oomph into my meal. And yeah, those are typically my snacks that I have. Here is the amazing acai bowl. I love acai bowls. I love making them from home. And as you can see, this has 0 sugar. I have a dragon fruit, some strawberries, some blueberries, and some blackberries. Just the typical fruits that I've been eating throughout this Daniel's fast. Put it all together. I did put the granola in the air fryer with some aluminum foil, and it turned out great. Drizzled some agave on top, and it was chef's kisses with a nice warm tea. And the last recipe I made some falafels. I used that whole wheat wrap to put them in with some tomatoes and some lettuce and that chimichurri sauce that I had in that black container a couple of minutes ago. Thanks guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some inspiration for some future Daniel's Fast recipes that you want to make, or just recipes that you want to incorporate. Some of them were okay, you know, like I'm no Chef Ramsay, but hey, I did my best. And yeah, make sure that you like the video, that you subscribe, and come back for more. Bye guys, stay blessed.